In April 2026, Ethiopia didn't just get a new album. It got a cultural earthquake. Teddy Afro released Ethorika. Within 24 hours, 30 million people pressed play. But the state responded with something else entirely. Handcuffs. 138 young people arrested. A press conference silenced before a single question was asked. And at 11 o'clock at night, armed security stood outside Teddy Afro's home, banging on the door. They tried to bury this album. Instead, they turned it into a global revolution. I'm your host, and today we aren't just reporting the news. We are dissecting the soundtrack of a nation's grief. These are the 5 essential tracks of Ethorika, the songs that scared the powerful and united the powerless. But before we count them down, we need to understand the silence that came before the storm. Hit that subscribe button right now. Ring the bell. This story disappears from the internet if we don't amplify it together. For 8 long years, the voice of Tewodros Kasahan was missing from the airwaves. His 2005 album sold 1 million copies on the black market. His 2017 album topped the Billboard charts while police canceled his concerts. He is not just a singer. He is Ethiopia's most dangerous truth-teller. And in April 2026, he ended his silence with an 18-track manifesto called Ethorika. The first 24 hours were pure euphoria, 30 million views. But then the state listened, and they didn't like what they heard. Let's count down the 5 tracks that sparked this historic crackdown, starting with number 5. We begin our countdown at number 5 with a track that doesn't just ask you to listen. It demands you feel. This is Yeazo Emba, Crocodile Tears. This is the album's funeral procession. It's heavy, it's slow, and it's a direct confrontation with those in power who shed tears for the camera but do nothing to stop the bleeding of the nation. But here's why this track is genius-level production. The sound engineers mixed the bass into a specific frequency, below 60 Hz. What does that mean for you? It means even if you turn the volume down, you still feel the thump in your ribcage. Teddy isn't letting you just hear the grief. He's making it a physical sensation. It's the most uncomfortable, necessary song on the album. It's the sound of a funeral for innocence. Drop a comment right now. Tell us where you are watching from. Ethiopia, the diaspora, or somewhere else entirely. We want to see how far this story has traveled. Coming in at number 4. We pivot from grief to groove. But make no mistake, this groove is a weapon of unity. This is Sememene. Teddy Afro introduces a genre he created just for this moment. Gu-Reggae. Take the ancient, shoulder-shaking triplet rhythms of the garage people. Now slam them directly into a straight 4/4 Jamaican reggae bass line. The metaphor is everything. Teddy hired master Kebro drummers from the garage region. Their rhythms are complex. They don't naturally fit with reggae, but through masterful arrangement, they sync up. What is Teddy saying? He's saying we are different. We have different rhythms, different tribes, different politics, but we can move as one body. This track forces your shoulders to shake like an assisted dancer while your head nods like a Kingston local. You cannot listen to Sememene and stay divided. Your body won't let you. We are now in the top 3, and number 3 is, for many critics, the most emotionally devastating moment on Ethorika. This is Merema. This is the song for the diaspora, for the daughter working in the Middle East to send money home, for the son driving a taxi in Washington, D.C. dreaming of the Entoto Mountains. Teddy uses Merema as a surrogate, a name that represents thousands of women who have left Ethiopia to survive, carrying the flag in their hearts but living as strangers in foreign lands. But pay attention to the audio mixing in your headphones. Hear that masinko, the one-string fiddle? It's panned hard left and hard right. It creates an echo of home that surrounds your head. And in the very center, Teddy's voice, dry, close, alone. The production tells you the story before the lyrics do. I am here. Home is everywhere and nowhere. If this story matters to you, hit that like button. It helps this documentary reach more people who need to hear it. Number 2 is the track that broke the internet. If you've heard one lyric from Ethorika, it's this one. This is Jimber, the sunset. This is a philosophical wake-up call wrapped in the warm, analog horns of the 1970s golden age of Ethiopian music. The line, 12 sheep stayed silent, and one leopard devoured them all. This is Teddy Afro looking at the silent majority and asking, what are you waiting for? But here is the production secret that makes this song a masterpiece. Teddy didn't use digital samples for those horns. He brought back the living legends, veterans of the Roha band. These are the men who defined Ethiopian jazz 50 years ago. By using their breath, their analog warmth, Teddy is connecting the political struggle of 2026 to the musical legacy of the past. He's saying, this fight is old, but the players are new, and we need to stop being sheep. And now, number 1. The song that the government reportedly feared most. The song that allegedly had 138 people arrested just for pressing play in public. This is Dastel. Set up the tent. This is not a pop song. This is an architectural lament for a nation. The das is the traditional Ethiopian mourning tent. When someone dies, the community gathers under the canvas to share the weight of grief. Teddy asks the question that cuts to the bone. If the nation itself is dying, where do we set up the tent? The lyrics reference Axum and Lalibela, the rock-hewn churches built by ancestors who carved miracles from single stones. Teddy contrasts their unity with our current division. The foundation is wobbly, the roof is full of holes, and the sound, arranged by the genius Abel Paulos, the orchestral swell in the chorus isn't just beautiful. It's cinematic warfare. It's designed to make you stand up, to make you remember. This is why the state was banging on Teddy's door at 11 o'clock at night. Because Dastel isn't just a song you stream, it's a tent you gather under. Share this video with one person who needs to understand what is happening in Ethiopia right now. The algorithm alone won't spread this story. You will. Within days of release, Teddy's inner circle became targets. His spokesperson, Mallet Solomon, was arrested from a hotel in Addis Ababa. His close friend, Yusuf Yassin, was detained. Neither had any role in political activism. And then came the moment that shocked the world. Government security forces arrived at Teddy Afro's condominium residence after 11 at night. They banged on his door. They demanded to see his manager. Teddy Afro, husband and father of 4, declined to open the door. His album had now surpassed 70 million views in approximately 5 days. The message from authorities was unmistakable. The music itself was the threat. The listeners were criminals. And the artist was next. Artists, it is often said, are the vanguard of society. They see what others cannot yet name. They speak what others dare not whisper. Teddy Afro has taken that role seriously for over 2 decades. Ethorika is not merely an album. It is a cultural wake for a nation's broken soul. When Teddy asks where one attends a wake when a nation dies, he gives voice to 130 million Ethiopians who feel displaced, physically, spiritually, or politically, in their own homeland. The arrests of over 100 young listeners, the harassment of the artist team, the midnight banging on his family's door. These actions reveal a government that understands the power of music perhaps better than anyone. A song can travel where politicians cannot. A melody can unite what politics has divided. Over 70 million people have now heard Ethorika. The government's attempt to silence this album has achieved the precise opposite. Every arrest generated more listeners. Every act of suppression amplified the message. The tent has been set up. The wake has begun. And the nation is not only listening, it is singing along. Now I need you to act as the distribution manager for this video. The YouTube algorithm does not naturally promote stories about censorship and truth-telling. It promotes entertainment and escapism. So the only way this story reaches Ethiopia and the diaspora is through you. Here is your 3-step mission right now. Step 1. Comment below. Tell me which of the 5 tracks hit you the hardest. Was it the physical bass of Yeazo Emba or the loneliness of Merema? The algorithm loves a comment section on fire. Step 2. The 10-second share. Copy the link to this video. Open WhatsApp or Telegram. Send it to one Ethiopian contact. Just one. If everyone watching does that, we bypass the suppression. Step 3. Subscribe. Are building the definitive library of African music analysis. Ring the bell. The story of Ethorika is just beginning. They tried to silence a song. They only made it louder. I'll see you in the next one. Keep listening. Keep questioning. And remember, the tent is up, the wake is here, and the nation is singing along.